Inside 20 seconds to play on Sunday, you saw the Broncos down by 2, moving well into field goal range against the Raiders. And then for a period of less than 20 seconds, the FanDuel Sportsbook at the Meadowlands in Jersey changed the in-game odds on the outcome. But there was a glitch. And into that glitch wrote a guy from Newark who says he's due more than $80,000. And FanDuel now says, no. David Purdum of ESPN Chalk is here to talk about that. The story that sports bettors are just fascinated with. We should know we invited FanDuel to be with us today. They did not respond to our invitation. How the devil did this happen?
You broke it down pretty well. There was a glitch in the odds-making process. They tried to update the odds when Denver got in field goal position with under 20 seconds to take the lead. They wanted to make the Broncos the favorite, a minus 600 favorite. But when they inputted the odds, it came up the Broncos were a 750 to 1 underdog. And the savvy bettor saw the odds and ran up there and placed the wager.
I think
it's not the first time this has happened, and it's probably not the last time it's happened.
We've got a graphic we can put up that illustrates what the spread was. It was going to be just a modest return on a $110 bet, 1835. It was a money line bet, actually, that went up there, and $82,610. All right, we've learned recently, like New Jersey gambling officials are looking into this. Now, where does this all stand, and what's the company saying?
Well, the company says that they have the right, by their house rules, to pay out any palpable errors with the correct odds. So they're saying we'll pay the customer at the minus 600 odds like they should be. However, gaming control in New Jersey has a rule in their regulations that says companies cannot just unilaterally rescind a wager. So we've kind of got a conflict here that's going to have to be worked out.
Now, this is a function of in-game betting, which most people, and you know far better than me, this is your beat, see as the real future. So little of it done here in the U.S., but it's a vast way to expand the industry, moment-by-moment betting.
Yeah, absolutely. More bets are placed during the games in Europe, where this has really taken off, than are placed before the games. It hasn't quite got to that level in the U.S., but a lot of people think we'll follow that trajectory as legalized sports betting kind of expands across the U.S.
They also offered, did they not, FanDuel, they offered, what, 3 tickets to 3 New York Giant games to try and salve the wound here?
Yeah, they wanted to pay the guy $500, which would have been basically the odds, Denver's odds before the drive, which were a little over 3 to 1. And there were some negotiations that took place throughout the day, even before the gentleman had asked for, hey, can I get some comp tickets to a Giants game? So there was some consideration, and they tried to make it right with the guy. He declined. He thinks he's owed $82,000, and he says he's going to hire an attorney and go from there.
What does it say about there was just an 18-second window, and he wasn't the only guy to try and jump on it that quickly?
Just says that they caught the air pretty quickly. I mean, obviously, this is an egregious mistake. Any team that's getting ready to kick the go-ahead field goal with 10 seconds to play is not a 750 to 1 underdog. For a comparison, when the Patriots were down 28-3 in the Super Bowl to the Falcons a couple years, they were only an 11 to 1 underdog. So these lines were way off. Some books in Nevada, they will go ahead and pay when these line errors come off and then just say, we refuse to take your business anywhere further because you took advantage of one of our errors. That doesn't seem to be the case here at FanDuel.